if you're going to be with anybody, be with someone that sees you. And what I mean by them seeing you is who you are and your purpose, and also what you're doing in life. Because if you're only with somebody who sees how you look, how you make them feel, what you can do for them, you will be nothing more but a servant to them. It is very important to be with somebody that sees you. Let me give you an example. If you're somebody right now, and let's just say you're in school, you're in your major, and you are so close to graduation or whatever it is, or you just getting started. You have to be with somebody that sees you and respect who you are and what you're trying to do. Because at this time in your life, if you're inviting somebody in, they're going to become a distraction to you. And also they're not going to respect you, because you're going to also be busy with your purpose and what you're trying to do. Even if it's a business, even if you're a parent, or whatever it is, they're going to become selfish because you're not going to have a lot of time for them, because they don't really respect who you are or what you're doing or what you're called to do. All they're going to think about is me, me, me. And, I'm going to use this. I'm going to drive my point home, and I'm going to tell you what I mean by all of this. God has a group of people in the world, and I refer to us as the first responder. The first responder is somebody like the water to the soil. You water the seeds that God planted in the world. So your purpose is very major. You see what I'm saying? The purpose that God is using you for, that purpose will cause a shift in the universe. So it's very, critical that you act on your purpose. You see what I'm saying? And you have to be careful who you hook up with, because when they don't respect you or your purpose, they gonna cause a distraction in your life. And the reason why they'll cause a distraction, because when you like somebody, you start to break your own boundaries and the barriers that you set up. So you start compromising. So it's very important that you be with somebody who sees you and says, nah, I see what you got going on, and I don't want to distract any of that. What you're doing is important. It doesn't matter, if you're going to school for something, if you have a business and you're teaching other people how to build up their business, or you have a ministry, whatever it is, how you, cater to the world and, using your skill to bring life to other people, to lift them up. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to bring you to my next point. When God revealed this to me, the message is called an idiocracy state of mind. Whew. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. We are living in a society that has an idiocracy state of mind. And over time, it's going to get harder for you, especially if God is using you for a major purpose in the earth, because you're going to start getting more pushback. The more you try to keep the light on and keep people going on that straight and narrow, you're going to become like the person who's raining on people's parade, the party pooper. People going to laugh at you because, like I said, we're living in an idiocracy state of mind to where things that are righteous or, intelligent, people laugh at that. They think you're too serious. And I'm going to show you why I mean that. You see what I'm saying? Like, God revealed this to me some years ago, and I was like, this is the time to release the message about the idiocracy state of mind. Because like I say, the more you do righteous, the more people gonna see you as something wrong with you. Like you the weirdo. Are you being too serious? It ain't that serious, because now everything that is wrong, people find it as entertainment. So it's hard to convince somebody like, hey, I think we're, veering off the tracks. The train is no longer on the track. You don't hear that sound. Like the more the world sees madness as entertainment, it's hard to pull them back because they think it's just entertainment. They don't understand that this is an idiocracy state of mind. Come on now, catch them diamonds. I saw a movie called Idiocracy years ago. It stuck with me so strongly, and this is why, because of what I'm doing today. I wasn't doing motivational speaking then. When I saw that movie, if you look it up, Idiocracy, I said, whoever wrote this, they knew that this was the state of mind that America, or just the world, was moving into. One of the scenes in the movie that stood with me the most was when they were trying to use Gatorade to water the crops. So the man that woke up from the coma, he was the smartest man on the planet, because the world had evolved into an idiocracy state of mind. So he told them, maybe if you use water, it will grow the crops. They started using the water. Of course it worked. So they thought he was the most smartest man on the planet. He woke up to an idiocracy state of mind. Now, even though you're not in a coma, but you may be in one spiritually. Come on, catch them diamonds. Because you don't see how this society is moving you into an idiocracy state of mind. Let me show you what I've been seeing. Let me tell you about it. I knew it was a time to bring this message forth when I saw the trend of the parents locking their kids in the bathroom and say, you can only curse this one time, but say it in the camera. But if you do it after that, you're going to be in punishment. You're going to get in trouble. Kids like, okay. So they proceed to lock the kids in the bathroom. This is for entertainment, right? For laughs, right? It's not that serious, right? I know. Because anything that becomes entertainment is no longer a harm. It's not a big deal because it's entertainment. Idiocracy state of mind. I seen these two little kids. They didn't even know where to start. So they just start throwing out curse words that they done heard. And will children grow up to curse? Of course. But see, when I was growing up, I didn't get a pass to do it for entertainment. You know, you use me and say, you can do it now, but I can't do it again. And I can't use it towards you. Why? Because I'm only using you for entertainment, kid. This is for my entertainment. This is for my likes and views and comments. This is for my giggles. And after I use you for this entertainment, don't do it again. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You see what I'm saying? The message that we're sending, this is only for this. So in other words, you're using me. And as I get older and realize you just use me for likes and views, because they gonna get older. But then it's wrong for me to do it outside of you using me for your interests. You see what I'm saying? And this is why, you know, when I think about having children, I think very long and hard about that, because my kids, I have to grow up amongst this. Because honestly, society's voice will get louder than yours as a parent. It's about what's going on and what's popular. You see what I'm saying? So having kids is nothing I play with, because they're going to start adapting to society. It's very hard to go against society. You have to be a strong-minded person. Catch them diamonds. And I watched this video and I sent it to a friend. I said, this is wrong, right? The last time I checked, this was wrong. This kind of is something not to do, right? Because like I said, as from when I was born, over time, it has evolved into this entertainment world or idiocracy state of mind. So it's hard to keep up with what's wrong nowadays. The lines it has been blurred out. You don't have the line. You can't see it anymore. Because entertainment, the enemy uses entertainment to make everybody more relaxed and, you know, to accept this mentality. So I always have to send something to another person, be like, I'm not tripping, am I? This still is wrong, right? Because I'm just want to make sure. Because, and the reason why this is a big deal for me is because when you know God is using you as a light or a first responder to keep people, you know, in the mindset, you know, in a righteous mindset, it's hard to compete with the world that is becoming dark. Like I said, watch the movie Idiocracy. It'll be very, very hard. It's so frustrating, because it's like you and the other few people only have a light on that you keep trying to tell people, like, I don't think we're going the right way. The train is off the tracks. The train is off the tracks. With all that being said, where are you right now? Are you being influenced to move into the idiocracy state of mind? Or are you maintaining, staying in the light? Catch them diamonds.